Am I having an identity crisis? I wasn't having an identity crisis. I was having an identity expansion. Let's talk about it. Here's the thing about growth that nobody's telling you. Every time you take on a new role, whether that's mom, CEO, sister, cousin, auntie, whatever, a piece of you has to die. Going from employee to employeepreneur, an individual contributor, a volunteer to CEO. You go from figuring it out to leading teams. With every expansion, you lose something. Either it's the freedom not to know, the permission to make mistakes, the luxury for not being responsible for everything. So you end up talking differently, moving differently, and just showing up differently. And it may feel like you're losing yourself. Some of your closest friends and family may be like, you've changed, but you're not losing yourself. You're just shedding a piece of you that can't hold the weight, the level of stewardship, the level of responsibility, the level of abundance of where you're going, where you're destined to be, and who you're destined to be. It's uncomfortable. You feel like an imposter of your own life. I legit told my therapist, I was like, I feel like a fraud. And then I started to tell her why, and she was like, but here's a receipt that proves that's not true. And there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. She was like, girl, get off my phone. But it's true. You don't recognize yourself. You look in the mirror and either you've been chipped away at so gently that you don't realize pieces of you are gone, or you wake up and half your team is laid off and now you have all this extra responsibility. You go from secretary to the vice president. You can't be that person. Your job description is totally different than this person. And if you act like that over here, you won't keep that job. But we don't realize that when it's our day-to-day life, when it's our real life that we're living, we're just going da-da-da-da-da until we wake up one day and be like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm not here to sing. Back to the point at hand. Your behaviors, your perspectives, they all shift. They have to. And you ask yourself, who am I becoming? Who am I? Who do I want to be? And for many, including myself, the answer was, I don't know. But here's what I learned. It's not a crisis. Don't panic. It's just recalibration. You can hit reset at any given point in time. Most of the time it's a forced reset, but reset all the same. Growth requires you to let go of who you were so that you can become who you're meant to be. That process isn't comfortable. It's the messy middle, as they call it. It isn't a straightforward, clean process of getting there. And it is definitely grief. It's the fullest definition of grief. You can grieve losing something other than when a person leaves this earth. You can grieve your hair turning gray, all at the same time of grieving the life you thought you would have, or grieving that dream job was technically not a dream. It was a nightmare. But it's also necessary, and it's great on the other side. Because the version of me that started building this business from the cubicle definitely couldn't handle and hold what I'm doing right now. She didn't have the capacity, she didn't have the clarity, and she damn sure didn't have the boundaries. And so she had to die. And not because that version of me was bad or inefficient or even incompetent, because you have those thoughts, especially with imposter syndrome, but mainly just because she was too small for the vision. She still would shrink. Where now, baby, bring it on. The ebbs and flows of entrepreneurship, she would panic. My faith has gotten stronger. It is, at this point, almost indestructible. So what I used to worry about, I just be like, God, it's on you. You got it. And he comes through time and time again. Like the song says, he may not be on my time, but he's always on time. If you're in that messy middle and you feel like you're losing pieces of yourself, or you're looking in the mirror and you're being like, who am I? Who am I? Where did I go? What do I like? What do I want to do? What do I do for fun? Just know this. You're not broken. You're just expanding. And the discomfort and the frustration and the anxiousness, the uncertainty, the I don't knows, it all just signals that you're expanding. You're expanding to your next. Anytime there's a shedding season of pieces of you, family, friends, just know it will all be replaced by what you truly need and who you truly need to go to your next chapter. So let her go. Honor who she was. Because if it wasn't for her, all the mistakes she made, all the things that you wish you could have possibly changed, or if you knew better then, she's responsible for getting you to the place that you are now. So thank her, because without her, you wouldn't be this person today. And buckle up, and just get prepared to step into who you're meant to be, who you're becoming. Technically, it's just a reminder of who you were designed to be. That's it. That's all for today. I hope you're having a wonderful one, and I'll talk to you soon.